Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Naked CTF. In this series, I'll attempt to compromise and own a server from HackTheBox. I've not solved it beforehand nor written anything about it. It's one take with no editing, so this could be 30 minutes or 3 hours. Let's go. Today we're doing Bank, which is an easy Linux box. I've just launched it, so we're going to grab the IP and get started. So as always, we get our environment set up. So it's CTF prep. And then we're going to put the name of the box and then the IP. And that sets all that up. And let's just grab our notes. Bank, there it is. And we can close that one and get our recon started. Oops. Copy and paste. There we go. So, as always, this is part of my study pathway for OSCP. I just was reading last night about the changes that have happened to OSCP. OSCP is now being upgraded to OSCP Plus, so both certifications exist. OSCP Plus is a newer, more difficult version of the OSCP. And you don't keep it forever. You need to renew it every 3 years. So lots of controversy on cybersecurity Twitter about this, but we can get into that another time. So let's just get a copy of our Nmap results. And we're going to go pop, grab that, and put it into here. We might just trim some of this out, like the SSH key. Because we don't actually need that right now. And we'll keep the DNS version information and we'll keep the HTTP information. Cool. Okay, so 3 services, 22 SSH, 53 TCP for bind or DNS, and port 80 for HTTP. So let's just get these set up in our notes. SSH, 53, TCP, DNS, and port 80, TCP, HTTP. Cool. So, as always, we'll just kind of grab the IP here. We're going to try to do it in invention mode, no hints. Let's have a look. Okay, so we've got a default page that's listing on the IP. So, immediately what that tells me is that the web server is using vhosts, but by default, if it doesn't have a matching vhost, like the IP address, so it doesn't match a name, it's going to this Apache default page, which would be, you know, this sites enabled default.conf. /www HTML. So let's just create some notes as we go. HTTP IP address points to default Apache homepage. So we could do some directory and file enumeration on the IP address. But given we've got the bind service, which is a DNS server listening here, I do want to explore that a little bit further and see if we can find a domain name. Because what I anticipate is that we do HTTP, you know, whatever it is, xyz.hdb, is that we're going to get an actual website. We just don't know what that is. It's not returned. You can see by default it's in the Nmap discovery. It's just using the IP, so it's getting the default page. So what I would try first is let's try a zone transfer. I think is xfer. So what I think we want to do is nslookup zone transfer. I can't remember the syntax, so I want to try this. Dig at ABAFXR. Oh yeah, so first step we could do is try and actually do a reverse lookup and see if that gives us the domain. That's a great idea. So we'll do NS lookup, and then we'll grab the IP. Then we'll paste that in there. But then what we want to do is set our server to use this domain, set NS lookup to use this DNS server. Then we try a default lookup again. A reverse lookup again, sorry. No, doesn't work, okay. That's fine. Now we can't do a zone transfer unless we know the actual domain itself. Okay. Okay. So, I mean, it is called bank. So why don't we try bank.hdb? Yeah, there we go. That was a little bit obvious, but I mean, otherwise we would have had to brute force. Like, we know that for HackTheBox it's usually .hdb. Otherwise we would have had to brute force this .bank, right? So let's grab this and stick it in here. Now what we want to try is dig. What's the syntax? Dig. AXFR bank.hdb at IP. Yeah, and then we get all of the... So this DNS server has zone transfer enabled, which is not a good practice. Like, normally zone transfer should only be enabled for secondary DNS servers to keep themselves in sync. But this thing will allow any client to do a zone transfer. So we can see bank.hdb, ns.bank.hdb, and www, which is a CNAME to the A record, this one. Okay. So we've got bank.hdb and bank.hdb are the same. Okay, so let's try this again. HTTP bank.hdb. We will have to add that for resolution. Add hosts, and then bank.hdb IP. And let's just check that's correct. No, it's the wrong way around. Always get that wrong. IP bank.hdb. Ping bank.hdb. Let's add www as well, just for completeness sake. Okay, so we got a login page. This is the HackTheBox Bank. Nothing really remarkable in here. Just some Bootstrap CSS, some jQuery. Nothing custom, it looks like. The form posts to itself. And we've got admin at bank.hdb. Password. Credentials don't match our records. Okay, so we got no credentials for this. What's the actual flow look like? Let's do this in burp. Let's capture this just so we have an idea. So we'll go to the home page. We'll go redirected to login.php admin at bank.hackthebox password submit reject. Okay, so we can turn that off now. Let's flick over here and have a look. So we go to the home page. We have a cookie that doesn't look like a normal PHP session cookie. It's got this kind of unique cookie name, HTTP bank auth. And this is a 302. 302. What the? But if you look at the redirect, which should basically have no body content, balance, total transactions, total credit cards, support tickets, credit card information. What the hell? Transaction ID. All right. So there's definitely something weird going on there. Let's make some notes. 302 redirect from web root http bank.http2/login.php. The 302 body response appears to have some customer data, which is weird. So it redirects us. We never see that in the browser because the redirect happens and then we just see this, right? Which is the login. This bootstrap JS doesn't actually load. And then we've got the post request itself. Okay. And then again, the bootstrap JS fails to load. It's 404. Okay. So this session cookie is consistent. Yeah. Input email, input password. Okay. And let's see where to go next. I think just in terms of covering our bases, let's do some directory and file enumeration. So we don't need to do DNS because, or vhost or subdomain because we've already got an authoritative view on the entire domain. So what we want to do is buff, and we're going to do http://bank.hdb fuzz, and let's do directories first. User, share, word lists, sec lists, discovery, web content, directory lists, lowercase, medium. And we get a bunch of junk at the beginning because of the comments in the word list. So we'll let that run. I mean, is there anything like /admin? bin.php. Nope. Server status. Nope. Balance transfer. Interesting. Balance transfer. Whoa. What is this? Cat downloads OA. Ooh, password, full name, email, password. Okay, probably want to grab. How many of these are there? There's a lot. Okay, let's grab a note. Lots of individual ASCII text with what appears to be encrypted. Encrypted credentials and transaction data. Right. So what else did we get from this? Nothing really. Let's try. Let's try the word list itself. Raft. Medium. Oops. Files lowercase. Support. Oh, okay. Lots. Index. Logout. Support.php. 302. Login is 200. Support.php. Bank.hdb support.php. Okay, so I'm assuming because we're not logged in, we get redirected. Just 1 second while I take care of my dog. All right, I'm back. Sorry, my dog was barking at the door. Okay, so nothing really of note except for this interesting support.php, which we need to be logged in as. So I want to kind of turn my attention back to this open directory balance transfer. And they are different sizes. So this looks like a hash 585, 583, 584. So they seem to fall into a few different buckets. So what I might do is try and grab all of these. So balance let's just call it, yeah, balance transfer. And what we can probably do is try to build a one-liner. So let's just do curl that. What do we get? Okay. grep dot acc. And how do we want to do this? We might need to use some awk HTML. Oh god, that looks... Yeah, I've heard of beautiful soup before. So the other way is I could just cheat and do this. And regex online. Nope. Nope. Grep regex. Yep. So what I want to do is, so it's hex, which is A to F lowercase, A to F, then 0 to 9, then how do I do a literal? I don't want to do that twice. F0 to 9. Literal. Then we want slash dot. No. ACC? Nope. Alright, let's just roll with that. It's giving me that now. Okay, let's do this. Index. Cat index. Rep. Index. No. It's only matching that. E to F, 0 to 9. Regex from string. Oh. Yep, that one. And that one. Rep. Index. But it's going to return the whole row. It's going to return the whole line. Damn it. Why don't we do this? We get recurse directory listing. Okay, I think this is a bit more straightforward. Do we get recursive no parent? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Then it's going to be this. Beautiful. All right. Go for the simple solution rather than the balance transfer. There we have it. So let's open some of these up in VS Code. Maybe we can open folder. Oops. So do we want to be tracking this or trying to run some of these encrypted strings through Hashcat? I mean, they all look different. I haven't seen a just visually see if any of them are repeating or anything like that. I'm not sure what we should be doing here. Head minus end. Okay. Bash group by file size. LHS. LHS. Oh, you see that one's much smaller. Encrypt failed. There we go. Chris at bank.hdb. From balance transfer. Chris at bank.hdb. Let's try logging in. Chris at bank.hdb. Okay. Nothing really clickable here. Log out. Support. See, you can attach a file. Tests. Downloads. Let's see. Oops. Okay, well, let's do the obvious. Let's try and attach PHP. Exploit. No. Armed exploit. Vim test.php. PHP info. Is that underscore? I can never remember. And then let's upload that. Test PHP. And we go to here and bank. And here. And go. Can't upload this file, you can only upload images. Right. How about we do test.php to test.php.png and png.php. Okay. So there is bypass extension file upload. PHP2 test.php test.php2 Inc. Right, uppercase. H E. png.jpg.php. Alright, let's try this. Where did my login go? Nope. 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 No. Okay. Let's capture invert. Okay, turn that off. And we'll send this to repeater. And we'll add a null bar. 20. No. Yeah. Or a space. That work? No, it did not. Oh. Oh, what? I added the file extension .hdb to execute as PHP for debugging purposes only. Ha ha! Okay. Really? Well, that was just a lucky... Yeah, let's do it this way. Test.php to test.hdb. Is it because PHP info? Yeah, no underscore. No underscore. Okay, let's try. There we go. Okay, we can get a rev shell. Let's go to revshells.com. Let's set up my IP, which is going to be 10.10.14.30. Let's go PHP, test monkey. Copy this. testmonkey.hdb. Put that in there, save that. Create a new window. Set up a new listener. Go back to here. And upload this. Submit. Run it. Shell. Beautiful. Amazing. Oh, what we didn't do is actually try those credentials on SSH. So home. Yeah. We should have tried that. Let's try that. SSH Chris at bank.hdb. And then grab this password. Hello. Come on, wake up. All right, let's leave that for now. So rev shell via PHP upload on support.php as www data. Oops. Then let's just get a, you know what we should do? RL wrap. Refresh that. Then let's do cat etc password, grep sh. So we got Chris is the only interactive user. Let's see if this works. Okay, so Chris's password for the web app is not the same as his local Unix password. So let's go to here. www. Yep. Bank. Cat. Bank reports.txt. I mean, that's the same as that ACC file that we found in here. Assets, delete ticket, inc, index, login, logout, support, uploads. Let's have a look in inc. Let's have a look at the header. So basic session check, HTML for the header itself. Ticket.php. Ticket. Here's the MySQL credentials. Okay, so should we have a look at MySQL? I think we should. MySQL user root. password is going to be this. Come on. Show databases. Okay, I think we need a better shell, so let's do that. In fact, let's do bash. Let's do this. Let's restart that. And let's do Python 3 -c import pty.spawn bin bash. Close that. Okay, Control Z, stty raw echo fg reset tty. Aye. Bash. Try again. Python 3 -c import pty bin bash. Oh, come on. Okay, completely buggered this up. Kill current window. Will be ampersand C bash RL wrap NC NB LP 1337. Python 3 -c. Whatever is 62 columns 4. Okay, that should be good. Okay. MySQL -u root -p. Okay, show databases, use HTTP bank, show tables, select star from users. Well, we've already got this password, right? So we know that that password hash is equal to that. So there's no point messing around with that. There's no other users in the table, so that's what I would consider a dry hole. HTML bank, bank, inc, cat, user.php. Yeah, just more basic interaction with the database. So I think at this point I'm going to run linpeas. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to copy that from my home directory, my downloads directory, linpeas to peas. Then I'm going to run a web server, http.server. And then I'm going to wget http://10101438,000 peas. Then chmod plus x peas. And then I'm going to run peas. Cannot execute binary file. Let me just check. So, I'm gonna say okay. linpeas AMD 64. Let's just try the bash version. Sure, it's just an architecture thing. sh. Oops. Plus X. Oh. So I'm thinking we need to pivot to Chris, the Chris user, and then from Chris to root. I would assume that's because it's likely Chris has got the user flag itself. It's awfully slow. I would have thought that 9686. Oh, okay. So we do need the 32-bit of linpeas. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. Linpeas. Because this shell bash version, I'm just not sure. So release. Darwin, no. Linux, AMD 64, I'm 64, no. Yeah, i686. Did that actually download? Yeah, this is way. Oh, okay. Looks like we're making progress. Let's scroll back through it. Okay. Right, so we will kind of ignore the Linux exploits suggested for now because they're usually kernel exploits, and we can always come back to that. Okay. And nothing there. Nothing interesting from a process perspective. Except Apache is running as root. Okay. What else? What else? What else? So there's this XK user, which is interesting. Okay. Which is root, because its user ID is 0. Oh, someone logged on. I'm assuming that that's another player. Is there someone on this box? Yeah, okay. I think someone else is owning it at the same time. And let's see. Okay. 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 Root login on SSH. Thank you. Bind. Great. Oh dear. Etsy password is writable. That is not good. That means it's writable as me. Wow, that pretty much guarantees this root. Damn. And this is readable by all. Well, there it is. Even as www.data, I can read the Chris home directory because it's world readable, world executable. Oh, lots of misconfiguration here. So for root, all we need to do is oh boy. Oh boy. So for root, all we need to do is add a line to Etsy password. Oh man, this terminal. Let's kill this. Start again. RL wrap. NC NVLP 1337. Start the shell. Cat. Etsy. Password. And then yeah, so this guy's got his password in the password file, not the shadow file. I think I can just add one with no tests, and then I can just add no password, right? 0 tests root in dash etc password su to test. Oh, okay. Let's just do the basic terminal source dev null -c bash su test. No. Manually add to password, no password. Pretty easy without a password. At etc shadow. So we can't edit shadow. Excuse me. So what we want to do is something like this. Go tests, open cell password -1 stdim. Okay, so now we've got a hash. We can probably go back to here. This in here. Let's make it test2. Issue test2. Why can't I do that? So let's just have a look at this format again. etc password. So it's username, password hash, user ID, user ID, user ID, group ID, description, home directory, bin bash. Oh, it's mangling the hash. MNZL. I think it's the dollar signs. Yeah, okay. Let's do that again with a fresh user. And issue test 4. Sign IXYZ.MNZ BID / yeah. Are we doing the right? Let's try this again. Okay, so we're going to do echo test 5 password hash. Colon user ID, group ID. Root in bash etc password cat etc password. That looks good. Authentication failure. Manually edit see password. I don't really care about locking. Have done this before, so I'm a little bit miffed about why it's not working. Encrypted password. Okay. User ID, group ID. Okay. Open SSL password tests. All right. That looks different. It's 5. Why do I keep getting authentication failure? Something is broken. I think at least it should prompt me for, okay, I'm going to reset this box. I think something is busted. Like the password file is so messed up that, yeah. I don't know. I'm thinking that's what. That's what's happening. Let me keep this. Open SSL password -1 tests. User, password hash, user ID, group ID, format, home directory, shell. Okay. We should know when this is done because the... Oh. I was going to say the shell should go offline, but I killed it already. Let's just wait. All right. Oh, we're going to have to upload our shell again, aren't we? Yep. Okay. Chris at bank.hdb. And we want this one. Log in. Chris at bank.hdb. Oh, actually, I think I made a typo on that accidentally. 0, 2. Nope. Yep. Accidentally typed over the password. Oops. Let's fix that up. Rookie mistake. Right. Support. Blah, 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 blah. Choose file. This one. Submit. Then RL wrap is running. Sorry, netcat is running. Run that. script dev null -c bash, then add our user. Let's just make sure we got the right password hash. zxib. Okay. Shoot test 5. Oops. 5. Root. Oh man. What's going on here? Maybe it's not salted? I don't know. Hey, ay, ay. Oh, goodness. Lots of different ways to do it. Or we could just replace the X. All right, let's try that. Okay, so that's weird. Like I do sudo -l, and it doesn't even prompt me to enter. So I think it's this. I think it's to do with the shell itself. Like if I do sudo -l, it doesn't even prompt to enter the password. Like it prompts, but it just hits enter straight away. So I'm going to do python 3 -c import pty.spawn bin bash. Sudo -l. That's better. Okay. Weird shell weirdness, TTY weirdness, SU, what was it again? Cat etc password. SU test 5. Test. Oh, there it is. My goodness. So it was just my local shell being unstable. and it basically wasn't accepting the prompt. It was just forcing a carriage return. Okay, weird, but you know, we figured that out. Cool. All right, box done. Wow. Really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. Yeah. So lots of interesting different vectors and everything else. Like the Privesc was pretty straightforward, writable. It's Etsy password, but you know, obviously having a vulnerable web application where we only found in the comments here, the HTML comments, that we could bypass the extension filter and execute PHP to gain initial access. That was kind of like the key to unlocking the whole thing. So it was good that we opened this whole, you know, HTTP flow up, opened it up in Burp and was, you know, kind of pouring through it. Importance of enumeration. And yeah, lots of fun. Really enjoyed it. So it's, if you stuck around to the end of this video, thank you very much, and have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or nighttime, wherever you are. Whatever time it is for you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.